Doc, I mean, 15 points is not an insurmountable deficit in this day and age, but, why, 15 to start the third, get within 3, goes to 12. I guess why do you think that you weren't able to kind of get over that?
No idea. We didn't get any stops all night. They crushed us in transition. This is what they do. We talked about it before the game. But we had like inexcusable transition D plays to start the third quarter. 3 or 4 times they snuck from behind us. They drove us. It's a disappointing loss. Not much more to say about it.
You'd kind of mentioned before the game that, if you're not ready to play in the NBA, you're going to lose.
Yeah.
Did you feel like that's kind of what happened?
I don't know. I just think they outplayed us. Give them credit. I thought they were faster, quicker. They attacked. We took 2 days off, for a reason to get our legs, and I felt like we were very sloppy. That may have something to do with it. I don't know. But I don't know if we took them light or not, to be honest. I just thought they outplayed us.
I think they outscore you 70-56 in the paint.
Yeah.
What were you seeing from them being able to get to the paint?
They beat us off the dribble everywhere. We couldn't contain the ball the entire night. We would have pretty good defensive stands, and then when they swung the ball, the guy it was almost like they should run their play to get to an ISO, because then they beat us off the dribble, and give them credit, they moved the ball.
And then I was going to say, just the 56 points in the paint for you. What were you seeing about? It looked like you guys had a size advantage tonight. You could have kind of owned it.
Yeah, I didn't think we took advantage of it. I thought, and now I will say, we can't get better shots as far as the threes we had. I mean, our best 3-point shooters were wide open. It wasn't like they were contested. They were wide open shots, but we missed a lot of them. I still thought that we should have posted more. And honestly, they were trapping. It probably would have led to another 3. So you'll live with the ones we took tonight overall, because they were mostly good ones.
Is that the hard part of it? Makes maybe the transition defense a little more disappointing when the shots aren't falling. Brooke and Bees aren't going to miss that often, but then
Bobby. You think Brooke wide open threes tonight? Bobby wide open threes tonight. Malik wide open threes. AJ missed a couple. Pat Connaughton missed a couple. Jay missed a couple. It was just one of those nights. You could say drive the ball, but we're a great 3-point shooting team, and I want them to have the confidence to keep shooting it. What I didn't want is any contested shots, and I didn't think we took a lot of those. I thought we took pretty good shots tonight. We just didn't make any. It'll be interesting. I didn't think the ball moved in the first half the way it should have. I thought it was interesting. Guys coming to the huddle when we were making that run, everyone was doing this, and we were like, yeah, move the ball and you're fine. But defensively is what bothered me more tonight. We just couldn't get stops when we needed stops.
Do you have an update on Pat Bev?
I think it's a sprained ankle. I think he'll be fine. I don't know if he'll miss games or not.
Before this trip, I'd asked about what you feel like is not traveling in your game on the road. Another 1 and 2 road.
I don't know.
trip.
I think focus. I don't know what it is. It's funny. I've actually been sitting back and watching everything. Not just our players, but our travel crew, everything. And I've made a lot of notes. I will say that. I won't share that. But we don't bring the necessary professionalism, seriousness on the road. And that's something that we can fix. That's something we're going to have to fix.
Do you feel like that just gets cleaned up in the playoffs? Like, have you seen that in the past?
I'm not concerned. The playoffs are a new beast, but I'm looking at it for the long run too. It's not just for now. Like, we got to be a better road team, and if we're not, we're doing something wrong. As a coaching staff, we have to figure out what we need to do different as far as practices and training. As a travel staff, not talking players, we may have to do something different there too, because something's missing, and everybody seems happy, but except for me after a game, and so I just think we're doing something wrong, and we have to figure that out.